Hello and welcome to MDG Media coverage of the Belgian Open 2022. I'm Andrew Gum here in Disc Golf Stream Studio, bringing you round 1 back 9 coverage. It was a really exciting front 9. Everybody was battling tough there. Hjalte had a really good start, but had that unfortunate double bogey there on hole 9. Everybody's kind of hanging around par really at the moment. This is brought to you by RPM Discs, the final event on the PDGA Euro Tour. Pretty exciting. Really beautiful course, really nice town. Belgian disc golf is something special. Big shout out to the Tange family for everything they do to make this happen. There we see our leaderboard through the front 9. Ville, Antonin, Tommy, and Oscar all with really hot starts. Our card is kind of not quite keeping up with that pace. Josef and Stani above, Elias at par, and Hjalte 1 down. So they're looking to make some moves here on the back 9. And hole 10, it's kind of a dinker, par 3, 55 meters. Really touchy downhill shot though. Not an easy birdie for a short hole. It's much more sloped away than it looks here. It's really downhill. You need to really have your speed control shot dialed just perfectly, and let's see how these guys attack it. Nice soft nose up putter shot from Elias, and he's going to have a circle's edge putt for the birdie. Stani looks like he's got a similar approach. A little bit lower. Trying to get it to slide up there, and that's really nice. Should be a birdie. Josef flicking that Berg. Been on point with this thing all day. Looks real good. Oh, and a great kiss off the tree, and he's parked. That's going to be a birdie for sure. Hjalte puts a good move on this, trying to get the ground slide. It was a little long, but you'll have a 9-meter putt for birdie from there. And that's a pretty good place to putt from uphill, so it's not going to get away from you. He can give that a solid run. Going with the straddle putt. Oh, just a little high off the band. Maybe a similar distance, but a much kind of scarier look, as he's got the sloped away green and maybe gets in his head a little bit, catching the cage there. Stani like about 6 meters, nice birdie. Hjalte cleans up his par. And a great birdie there from Josef. Elias with the par. Yeah, don't forget to check out that giveaway for Elias Luukkonen's signature disc, or signed discs, Wednesday on Instagram. Hole 11 is a par 4, 175 meters, just ripping it off the tee. There's OB left and right, but it's a pretty generous fairway. These guys are probably looking to get somewhere up around here if they can with their power, and then they have a little bit easier approach, but you can also kind of dissect it into two kind of similar distance shots, you know. About 90 meters each, and green's a little bit uphill. The OB comes into play quite a lot on the left on that approach if you saw it off at all, so you don't want to make that mistake. This looks a bit overturned. I'm a little worried that this won't get back in time, and I think, yeah, that's out early. Pretty big mistake there from Stani. That's really what you can't do on this one. This has enough hyzer to get back for sure, and it's a bomb. Gonna skip right up there to the sweet spot. Nicely played. Elias. It's a good move on this one. Big distance. And perfect position. Gonna have a backhand hyzer, pretty easy approach from there, I think. Hjalte can smash. Let's see how much he's going for here. It looks like quite a lot. He's pushing way up there, and that's a bomb. And he's got a lot of work to do here just to save his par, and now it looks like he sawed this off. Yeah, that's definitely OB, and that might be down in the creek as well. Big trouble for Stanislaus here. He just gotten himself back to par, and now he's going to be taking a big number. Josef with a really clean, smooth approach. Right well inside the bullseye. Tap in birdie for him. Elias with a touchy little putter approach, and that should be fine. About 6-7 meters for birdie. And Hjalte is just jump putt approaching on that. He's a certified bomber. Leaves that just outside the bullseye, but pretty easy work for the birdie from there. Now he's trying to get this as close as possible, and he does that, but double OB, gonna be costly. Nice birdie putt from Elias. Gets him under par. Hjalte with the easy birdie. The drive was huge. Double bogey. Yeah, that's a bummer there. And a nice birdie from Josef as well. That's it for hole 11. Hole 12. Par 3, 85 meters. Much more uphill than it looks. Low ceiling off the tee. Really tight late gap. See how these guys play it, but it's this one not as easy as it looks. I mean, definitely one you want to birdie, but here you can see how well guarded the green is. You got to kind of come in low. The high shots don't really get through. The branches are so thick. But then you can't leave it too low, or it gets kind of burned up in the grass there. You can really eat up discs that don't have the height. So this looks pretty good, but it might be hyzering too much. And there is OB over there, but I think he's safe. This is a little bit too low. Quite a bit too low, really. Pretty far out of birdie range. One coming in right side. There is a pretty good gap to kind of get in on that right side. Seems to be one of the ways to get the birdie. Not sure exactly where he ended up, but he might have a putt at it. Yeah, here we see that line I'm talking about. If we can just kind of get through low here and skip up there. It should be inside the circle, but a little bit of work left to do for the bird.
The umbrella is really useful, but
Elias trying to get it close. It gets a little bit of a weird kick off that tree, but it should be alright for the par. Josef circle 2 putt. A little bit left. Hits some cage nubs and doesn't go too far though. Nani for birdie, looking to bounce back after the struggles on hole 11. Oh no. Just a little bit low and right. Lucky it didn't roll too far after the weird reaction. Catching edge, and nice birdie there from Hjalte. Getting low and mashing that one in for 2 consecutive birdies. And a nice par save from Elias. Josef for his par, no problem. And Stani for his par as well. So just the one birdie there. Hole 14. Par 4, 126 meters or 413 feet. Tight double mando right here. Drop zone there to the right, you see. You want to kind of try to get it up somewhere here. You don't really have to turn the corner unless you're going for eagle. But yeah, just kind of first things first, pipe the gap, make the mando, and then see what you're left dealing with for the approach. But this one can give you some serious grief if you're not careful. But it's also very scoreable, so just got to keep it clean. See how aggressive Hjalte gets. I know he's got the power to potentially eagle it, but whoa, sawed it off a little, kicked, and made the Mando. Okay, pretty lucky kick there. It looked like he was going to miss left side and got a nice reaction. Some tree love to keep him safe. Josef with a forehand falls down, but gets through really clean. Well, he's still down. Not sure what happened, but good shot anyway. Kind of a dramatic tee shot, but it worked out just fine. Elias going backhand. Pipes the gap nicely. And even gets quite a bit of movement to the left, so he's going to have a really easy approach for a birdie. Stani, a little high. Can he get through? No. Kicks left, and he's going to be in trouble over there. Well, looks like he already missed the Mando, so he'll be going to the drop zone. Here we see a good look at the drop zone. It's possible to save your par from here. But that looks like it could be squeaking. No, it's good. That'll do just fine. Looked a little left, but it's perfect. We'll have 5 meters to save his par. Hjalte. Forehand flex. Just past the basket. You'll have a look for birdie from there. Josef flicking that Berg, and that'll be just inside the circle for a birdie look. Elias, long jump putt. Circle's edge. Still out. Lining up a beautiful circle 2 birdie putt. Nice one. And that gets him 200 for the round. Having a good back 9 here. Oh, sweet putt there from Hjalte as well. Stretched out from a knee. Let's check this out on the slow-mo. He really had to put a bit of hyzer on it. Catches some green, but hits right center pole. Beautiful shot. That's a turkey for Hjalte. 3 in a row. 4 down for the round. Oh, what? Oh, that looks so good.
It was in the middle.
Oh, looked like a really nice highlight putt from Josef. I thought it was already in, but maybe just a little high. I don't know. Unfortunate result. Looked like a great putt from him. And now another one squeaks out. A lot of chains. Like the nubs caught the rim of the disc and popped it out. And that's going to be a bogey for Josef after really looked like a birdie. A really good one, but bummer. And he saves the par from the drop zone. Nicely done. And hole 13 is a par 4. 176 meters. 577 feet. Yeah, you gotta move left to right, kind of blindly. Really tight tunnel. There's OB on the left there that you don't see. And then there's that Mando right there on that pole, so you want to try to get it up as far as you can, and then the approach you kind of gotta avoid the OB on the right side there, and then this trees on the left are really thick, so you don't want to go in there either. But really nice par 4. Some great par 4s on the back 9 here. Just getting started on those, and Hjalte way early with that forehand, and it's OB.
Is it OB?
Hey, he really sawed that off. He's going to be in a difficult spot there, too. Pinched right side. Heavy hyzer forehand from Elias. And it was a little bit too tight as well, but he's out from the gap at least. Danny going backhand turnover. Nice smooth move on this one. And it's just scooting right to great position on the path there. That's about as safe as you can play it. Nothing can go wrong with that shot. Heiser forehand from Josef. Looks pretty clean. Testing that long OB wall, but gets a good kick off the banners. And he's safe. Now we see Hjalte throwing 3 after that OB. Makes the Mando. Pushing straight. Pretty good shot. And some great skip and roll as well. Well done. Most likely still a bogey, but could have been worse. Elias with a high flexing shot. If it comes back at the end, could work out. Steep Anheuser angle on that, but it must have been something fairly overstable to keep panning like that. And didn't see exactly where it ended up, but it looked like a good shape. Here's Stani. Looking to get up and down after a great drive. And it's real good. Nicely done. Right there inside circle 1 for a birdie look. Josef going back to that Berg. Trusting this thing all the time. Heavy on the hyzer. And yeah, just a little bit too much hyzer. He gets stuck up in those trees, so might be able to straddle around and give it a chance, but he's pretty far away still. Hjalte looking to get up and down for the bogey, and he's inside the bullseye to do just that. Here we see Josef stretched out on a knee, giving it a pretty good bid. Oh man, so close. He's been all over the basket. And yeah, you can see it's frustrating him a bit. He's feeling like he's doing everything he has to score, and it's just not his day really so far. Still at even par, but had some bad breaks. Birdie putt. High left. Heavy chains, but pretty hard to catch coming in that high. Nice par there from Josef. Stani coming back for his par. Hjalte tapping in the Bogue. And Elias with a par. So no birdies on that one. Something they'll try to improve on in the coming rounds. Get yourself a Zuka card. This is a great course for it. See all these nice lush green meadowed fairways. Great to roll your Zuka. Hole 15 is a par 4, 186 meters, 610 feet. Kind of a pretty wide open in the start. The roller plays. Otherwise, just try to get as far as you can without pinching yourself too far on the right side. Also OB on the left. And then you got this approach to a really nice green here with OB behind. Let's see how aggressive these guys get. This could be a roller, looks like. Yeah, smashing it. And it's way up there. Stop now, stop now. Oh, it's almost gone too far now. Yeah, it has. I think he's safe. Yeah, he gets the green, but he's pinched off too long. You don't see that very often. It looked like he got it down really good, but it just didn't curl up, and we'll see what he can do from there, but it's going to be a difficult birdie. Danny going with a flex shot. Pretty overstable disc and finishing left where you want to. Nicely played. It's a good position there. Definitely attack for birdie from there. Josef going backhand. Working something left to right, but looks like it's quite overdone. Not too bad though, but yeah, it gets a little bit tough to get up and down from over there on that right side because there's a lot of obstruction. Ooh, wicked roller from Hjalte. This I like a lot. He can make that corner. Oh yeah, he did. Nicely played. Should be able to get up and down. We're gonna get a slow-mo on that. Check it out. Rip. Nice form on that roller. Really committed shot. Josef going high and trying to get it to turn towards the basket. I think he got caught up though, and yeah. Might still have to scramble from there to get up and down for par. You don't really want to be pinched, otherwise you got to work such tough angles on those. Stunny. Looks like a great upshot. Oh, giving it a bid. Hitting the cage for eagle. Wow. That would have been an incredible eagle. Oh, he wanted it. Tapping in for birdie, though. He'll be happy with that. Whoa, check this out. Cool forehand roller play from Elias after that tricky positioning from the tee roller off the tee, and Hjalte got all the way up here with his roller. He just got a little easy upshot. Crazy distance. Josef, oh, look good, but just a little bit low right. I have to settle for the par. Long birdie look from Elias here. Just high and a little bit left. Checks up fine though. Nice one there. For par. And everyone's just gonna be cleaning up. Just 3 pars and that birdie from Hjalte. Oh, birdie from Stani as well. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was amazing. He almost eagled it. My bad. That was, yeah, great birdies from Hjalte and Stani. And then we're moving on to hole 16. It's a par 4, 171 meters or 561 feet. Coming out from the woods, you want to sort of get it as far as you can. Straight shot up past these trees if you can. There's OB on the left and right. And then your second shot, most safest one's probably like a righty backhand hyzer, trying to kind of come around all this stuff and spike it in, but it sort of depends on where you end up off the tee, what your second shot is. But definitely one you want to birdie. Like just a little bit too far right, but he gets a decent kick. Can still potentially get up and down for the birdie from there. Hjalte catches a little bit of leaves on the left side, but it fights through, and he's pretty far up there. Elias, nice low power shot. A little bit too low though. It cut rolls a bit, but not the worst case. He's got enough power to get up and down from there, but he definitely wanted a little bit more distance off the tee there. Higher shot from Josef. Gets caught up in the branches though, and he's going to be, tucked up on that tree. Could be a little bit difficult footing from there. We'll see what he has to do. Sunny going with the hyzer. And he does it really well. Right inside the circle. Nicely played. Elias lining up beforehand. Oh, it catches early and rolls. OB, unlucky. Just pulled out a little bit left and then got some pretty bad reaction when it caught edge and rolled into the OB just barely. Josef gets caught up on some early trees there too. He's gonna have to settle for a par most likely. Hjalte looks like he's going big, high hyzer, up and around everything and trying to get the spike in near the basket. But it comes up just a little bit short. Gets caught on some of those last guardian trees. He'll be in circle 2 though. He's still give it a chance from there. Elias gets that one pretty close to save his bogey. Josef, good bid. Bullseye's edge for par. A little bit low on that circle 2 jumper from Hjalte. He's gonna have to settle for par as well, so it's like the only birdie's coming from. No, Stani just a little bit shy on that bid. Caught the nubs and tickled the chains, but unfortunately no birdie. Cleans up his par anyway. Kind of surprised not to see any birdies on this one from these guys. That unfortunate bogey there from Elias. Josef taps in the par. And we'll be moving on to hole 17. Probably the most difficult hole on the course. It's a really long par 3, 129 meters. Seems pretty open off the tee, but there is OB on the left and right. And then it gets really scary when you get up to the green. There's a lake gap that's really tight. And then the basket's perched on this drop away hill that's really hard to get it to check up. And if you leave it too short, then you got the really scary death putt. So yeah, you can't quite see the drop off, but it's very steep. Right inside the bullseye, it just drops off, and there's OB behind there as well. So really great score separating hole here on number 17, and provides a ton of drama coming down the stretch in competition play. That's a little bit left side. Not really a birdie look from there, but uh-oh. That's a good kick, I think. Oh, is it? No, that might be OB. It is OB. Wow. I think he might have been going OB anyway. It looked like it was kind of overturned, but then he kicked to the left side OB, so bit of a mistake from Hjalte. Josef, pretty decent. Should be able to get up and down there for par, hopefully. Elias, a little bit low on that, but decent distance. He's just short of the late gap there. Like a razor claw, Eagle McMahon tactic from Hjalte. And he's gonna have a pretty scary putt for his bogey from there. This one can really cause some big numbers. Elias just trying to skip this one up close, and that'll work just fine. Nice safe putting position from there. And he's only about 5 meters left to go. Stani trying to squeak one in through there, but it kicks left and seems to have stayed safe at least, but not as close as you really want to be on this one. This looks a bit hot. Oh yeah, and there you see it. OB behind. No, Hjalte's got a circle 2 putt. Very scary one. And this is for bogey. You see him taking a deep breath there. And hits bottom cage, and it checks up okay, but yeah, it's going to be a double bogey for Hjalte. Nice putt there for par from Stani. Josef's going to have to come back for his bogey. And he does that fine. He's not having a lot of confidence with those baskets though, is he? He's had a bit of bad luck today on the putting green. Nice par from Elias. He's still under par for the round. And that double bogey from Hjalte brings him back to 2 down. A lot of ups and downs. And hole 18, really cool finishing hole here. 103 meters, very uphill, very unique green. You got to kind of try to get it as far up here into this right to left, moving at the very end into this gap, and then you see the pin perched on that steep slope. But you really got to be careful on this final hole not to give away any hard-earned strokes. But these guys all got the power to get up there and birdie it potentially. Let's see if they can get the angle and speed just right. Maybe a little bit too straight there for Stani, but good distance anyway. He's going to be probably in a tough spot, but par is still quite doable from there. Elias commits well to the hyzer, but is it a little early? No, it's perfect. Beautiful. And he's parked. That's the line right there. You do have to kind of keep it tight on the inside if you want to get up in there. And we're going to get a nice form check replay here. Great follow through. Oh yeah, holding it. Nice way to finish there from Elias. Josef. Oh, ace run. Wow. That was really close, wasn't it? I think it stayed put too. Beautiful drive there. Hjalte with a good looking line too. Didn't quite see it finish, but it looked like it was doing the right thing. Few really nice drives there. Stani just struggling to get it close, but does a pretty good job. Got this kind of tester for par to finish his round up, and chains out right side, so he's gonna take a bogey here on 18 and move to +2 for the round. Josef with the birdie putt. Nicely played. Hjalte, easy birdie. He finishes at 3 down. And Elias with a great park job for birdie as well. So really great drives from those guys. Stani a little bit tough finish, but nice work from the others to stay under par and just at par for Josef. So that does it for round 1 here at the Belgian Open 2022. Final stop on the Euro Tour. Been a lot of fun. Thanks to MDG for providing all this great quality coverage and for running such a spectacular event. There, Jean-Louis and the Tange family welcoming everybody so kindly and graciously, and putting on a really smooth event that was a ton of fun. Here we're going to get a good look at our leaderboard through 18. Ville Ahokas with the hot round, 9 down. Well played. Emil Barb, Morten Brenne, and Oscar Zuklinski will make up your lead card. A couple of 6s, a couple of 5s, a few 5s and a 4. Nicely played from all those guys, and make sure you come on back for round 2 coverage here. Also, thank you to Disc Golf Stream for setting up the studio for this commentary. I'm Andrew Gum, and it's been a pleasure.